Hi guys, welcome back. So in this video I like to show you a few things on the overhand shuffle. Now as you might know, overhand shuffle is something that is very useful. There are actually plenty of things that you can do with overhand shuffle. However, in this video I'm just gonna go over the overhand shuffle as used for controlling a top stock, okay, which means you retain a certain cards at the top. So first I will go over some basic mechanics, and after that we will talk about a few variations that some of you might find interesting. Alright, so the basic idea is using the overhand shuffle you can actually control a few cards on the top, maybe 4 cards or up to 13 or even 20 cards in some situations. But anyway, for this demonstration we will just try to control the 4 aces, okay. So first the basic idea will be to look something like this, okay. You shuffle and then you give it one more shuffle, but the cards are still on top, okay. So here is how it works. First what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the deck in this position, okay. Now the position of the forefinger is very important. It gives you a lot of control, and you're gonna take the deck in this position, okay, just with the fingers at the front and the thumb at the back. And now you will peel off a little bit more cards than you actually want to retain. In this case anything more than 4 will be fine, okay. Now as you do the next action of the shuffle, you simply peel off the top card, but in doing that you will actually peel it off in a little bit in-jogged manner, right. And then you will shuffle the rest of the cards fairly and square with the rest of the deck. Now what that does is now one card is actually sticking out here at the back. Now that will allow you to actually push up in that in-jog and get a break just like this. And now from here you can complete shuffle again, okay. And as you reach the break you can simply throw every card above that break, and then you can throw the rest of the cards on top. Now what has happened is that the entire deck gets shuffled, but that top few cards are actually never get shuffled, okay. Alright, so now let's just talk about a couple of variations on that same technique, okay. So for this one what you're gonna do is it will look something like this, okay, just like this, okay. Now the difference is that instead of in-jogging one card, okay, when you do it normally you will have one card sticking out just like this with all the cards square, okay. Now in the variation that we learn is that what happens is that you will start normally by peeling off a quarter and then in-jogging a card, but on the next action of the shuffle you won't shuffle it flush with the rest of the deck, but instead pull with the in-jogged card, okay, flush with the in-jogged card, and then you will slowly and gradually move the hands forward and reach it flush with the deck, okay. Now what that does is that now there is no single card sticking out, but instead there is a block sticking out. Now it does the same job from your perspective, but from a spectator point of view it looks more chaotic, because it just looks like a very uncontrolled, unsquare deck of cards. So in some instances it's better than just having one card sticking out, okay. So and then from here on you can complete the shuffle in the normal way, right, and you will still have that stock on top, okay. Now the second variation is to avoid the in-jog as a whole, okay. Now what I mean by that is it will look something like this, okay. You will never in-jog a single card, but you will still retain that top stock. Now this is a method by Larry Jennings, and here is how it works. Now after you peel off, when you do the shuffle action, if you do it normally you will notice that one card just jump out just like that, okay, and that's due to the friction. Now what you will do is you will press here with this part of the hand, okay. It's like a squaring motion. Now this is very exaggerated, it won't be hanging out this much, okay, in actual performance. So what you will do is you will press here, okay, at this corner and towards the bottom of the deck, okay, and that will give you the in-jog, okay. Now the advantage of this method is that now you won't actually have to run one card singly, okay. because every time you actually do this top stroke control, you will normally in-jog the first card and then shuffle off, right? So there's a chance that a spectator might notice some pattern, okay? You're always peeling off the first and then running one card. So this will allow you to have a little bit of variation, okay? So again, it actually happens normally. As you can see, the cards normally stick out, okay? That's the amount of jog you will get, and now all you have to do is press up on that in a square motion. Now you can pick up the break and shuffle off, and the cards will be on top. Alright, so last but not the least, I like to talk about something that gives the illusion that the spectator themselves shuffle the deck. So here is how it works, okay? You will shuffle normally, in-jogging the card, and then you will simply dribble the cards, okay? And then you can give the few cards to different spectators and ask them to shuffle the cards as much as they want. And you'll also ask them to drop the cards on the table once they are shuffled, okay? So everybody can mix it up, and then at the end of it all you will collect it, and you will still have that 4 aces on top, okay? Now this is perhaps the best thing in this video, okay? So people who actually quit at the beginning might not get it, okay? So here is how it works. What you will do is you will you actually do the first phase of the top stroke control, which is in jog and then hold back, and then you will simply take the card by the sides and then simply dribble it onto the table. Now I don't know whether you can see this, but although the cards are a very mess, that in jog is still intact, okay? You can still see that in jog. Now what you will do is you will take few cards and give it to the first spectator, and a few more cards and you will give it to the next spectator, take a few more and give it to another spectator, and now you will actually take every card above that in-jog, including that in-jog card, and then you will give it to that another spectator as well. Now what happens is that this is the portion that actually has your stock, and you are retaining it. You can simply do any kind of fold shuffles, and then after that you will ask them to throw the deck face up, okay, on the table, and the spectator can place it after they are done shuffling, okay? And at the end of it all, you will still have that 4 aces on top, okay? It's a simple idea, but it's a very subtle idea as well, okay? It's very deceptive. Anyway, thanks for watching this far. I hope you had something useful from this video, and make sure to like, share, and also subscribe to this channel for more content like this. So anyway, take care, bye. I will see you in the next video.